Module 6, Lesson 1. This is the last module, so you're almost home free in the course. We're going to be talking about different types of graphs and a little bit of charts too. So the first thing is a pictograph, and we're going to use it to answer the following questions. How many students have green as their favorite color? So a couple of indicators here is there's a total of 54 students, and then the bottom here says that each one of these little smiley guys represents 6 people. So for green, it's going to be 6 and another 6. So a total of 12 students. And what's the least favorite color? Well, the one with the least smiley, so that's orange. How many more people have purple than blue? Okay, so purple, we look and we have 6, 6, and 3. So that's a total of 15. Blue, we have 6 and 3, and that's a total of 9. So if I subtract those, I will get 6 people. Okay? And then lastly, D, how many students have a primary color as their favorite color? Well, primary colors are blue, red, and yellow. And the only primary color that's there is blue, so there's 9 people. Okay. Next slide. So this is a bar graph, and so let's take a look at it. It talks about the equator diameter of the various planets. So, and the various planets are measured, the diameter is measured in kilometers. So which planet has the greatest diameter? Well, that would be Jupiter, because he's the highest. And you're thinking, wow, this is so much easier than the stuff that we've been doing, right? And which planets have a smaller diameter than Earth? Okay, so I'm going with Mercury, because here's Earth. Mercury is definitely smaller than Earth. Mars. Let me make Mercury and Mars a little better here. And I would say Venus is slightly smaller. So those are the planets. And then it says approximately what is the diameter of Neptune. So here's Neptune. So I'm going to kind of read over here. And it says approximately, so I'm going to say it's right between 40 and 60,000. So I'm going to go with 50,000, and then I'm going to label it kilometers. Next slide. This is a double bar graph because it indicates 2 populations and their preferences, boys and girls in this case, and their sports that they like. So which sport do the most girls like? So girls are in these like little black background with the white polka dots. So basketball's right here. So I read over, and 25 girls like basketball. You don't have to write the 25 girls, I just did. How many total students like basketball? Well, the girls, 25, and the boys, I look over here, it's 20, so for a total of 45 students. And last but not least, of the boys sampled, exactly 10 like this sport. So if I look at the various places where the boys are looking at, we already know it's not basketball, we would see that it's soccer. The next type of graph is a line graph. So it should say use the line graph. You can change that in your notes above to answer the following question. At what time was the temperature the highest? Well, if I look, it peaks right here at 1 p.m. See, I'm reading the down here. Okay. During which hour did the temperature increase the most? So between 9 and 10, it only increased 1 degree. 10 and 11, 1, 2, 3, 4 degrees. 11 to 12, no degrees. 12 to 1, 2 degrees. 1 to 2, it decreased by 1. Decreased 1, 1, 0, and 1. And so the downward trend we don't even have to worry about because it's not increasing. And the biggest number here is 4, and that's between 10 and 11 a.m. Okay. Last but not least, we're going to do a circle graph. So we're going to answer the following question. What percentage of expenses is used for room and board? So we look for board, which is kind of the dashed guy right here, and room, which is kind of the speckled guy, which is right here, so for a total of 27%. What's the smallest category? The smallest would be 3%, and that's spent on books. And C is the last one. If the total cost of going to college for one semester at U-High University is $6,800, how much was spent on transportation? So transportation is the flat checkerboard right here. It's a little hard to see. Tuition and fees is the most. Transportation would be the 8%. So we can set up a proportion. 8 out of 100 is equal to X over 6,800. And then we can figure this out. So I'm going to cross multiply and get 100X is equal to 8 times 6,800 is 5,440. There you have it. And then when I divide both sides by 100, I will get X is equal to 544. That's how much is spent on transportation. Okay, there you have it. Now you'll be able to go and do the written work and then the MyMathLab assignment. Go for it. It's really, this one is kind of light, which is nice for once, right? Take care.